They're gaslighting you, and that's okay. You're not going to trip anymore. You figured out a way not to care and move on. Gaslighting is an evil, wicked form of manipulating a person where something is done and then the person will deny that they did it. All right. When a person denies something, it makes you question whether it happened or not when you know it happened. When people deny something that you know happened over a couple denials, over a few times denying it, it's going to make the person question themselves over whether it really happened or not. But the thing is, you're sure of yourself at this point. This is no arguing, it's no bickering, it's no going back and forth, it's no trying to prove a point. You're going to let them have it, and you're going to let them live in denial with their denial. All right. Anytime you approach this person with any type of real scenario or any type of truthful scenario, you're trying to bring something to their attention, you're trying to work something out, this person ends up attacking you in a subtle, covert way that which you're not aware of. When people deny you or try to change the subject or tell you they didn't do something when they did it, they're attacking you. So whether you knew that or not, this person is actually in battle with you. When you come up against them, well, when you bring something to their attention, they take it as you're coming up against them and you're waging war against them. All you're trying to do is solve a problem, solve an issue, work something out, get on to the next thing, right? But this person cannot accept the responsibility. This is them wanting to cheat life in a sense and skip out on their responsibilities. You bringing this to their attention, them having to be called out on something that they did and deal with that and accept that, that's too much growth for them and it takes a lot out of them. And they get into defense mode as soon as that happens. And they start to basically deny what they did, deny what happened, make it less make it seem less impactful than it was. Try to make it seem like it was nothing. All right, try to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal when it was. Like you just buy a $500 tuxedo to go to a special event. They bring some chili over and mysteriously they spill it on your suit. And they act like they didn't know what they did. When people are attacking you in this way and denying something that you know that happened and they gaslight you, they're very well aware that they did that. They're very well aware that they're not being honest. They're very well aware they're not telling the truth. So when they do something and they act like they didn't do it, don't let them play with you. Don't go back and forth with them. Don't waste your time. If it's something that you know that happened, obviously, right? Don't even take part in hearing what they have to say. All right? Don't even take part in hearing what they have to say. It's going to bring out the guilt in them. Whatever little amount of guilt they have, it's going to bring out some type of guilt in them until they could possibly try to bring you to a point of accepting. because they always want to try to prove to someone that they're not the vicious, malicious, intent type of person that they are. So just beware when you do this and you just let them have it, and a lie is a lie and you don't have to prove, you don't need any proof for liars or for someone that's not telling the truth. So this person is now going to try to get you to see them in a way to where they're okay with how they feel about themselves, because it could possibly create some anxiety in them. All right. That ego's not being appeased. They're not getting that self-aggrandizement, and they're not getting that type of, they're not getting put on a pedestal like they might normally be. So they're wondering why you're not concerned, why you're not really tripping anymore over, yes, I said tripping. You're not really tripping over the stuff they do. And somebody's like, whoa, he said that. They're not really tripping over the stuff that, you're not tripping over the stuff that they're doing anymore. It's because you've moved on. You know that there's greater things that can be done with your mind. That regardless of what's happening around you, the only thing that matters is what's going on inside you. Regardless of what's happening around you, the only thing that matters is what's going on inside you. People can be doing whatever, people can be saying whatever, but you have to check yourself and basically just reaffirm to yourself that what they're saying may not be true. This person is not credible. Look at this person. They're possibly just upset or mad over what somebody else has going on for themselves. They might be low key hating on a person. So people will gaslight you, but if you don't internalize it, personalize it, take offense to it, worry too much about it, make too much of a big deal about it, it really ends up being all that you make it. If you make what someone does nothing, then that's exactly what it's going to be, nothing. That's how people can have things done to them and they just appear like nothing happened, to where someone may look at something that happens to someone and they're like, if that happened to me, I would lose my mind. I would be so irritated, I wouldn't be able to take it. So the fact that you can overcome irritations and aggravations, and you can deal with yourself on a level to where you can raise your consciousness, raise your awareness to a state of being to where you don't get upset over what these people do. All right, you're not getting upset over someone that's being dishonest. And on top of that, the things that they do that they would gaslight you on, if you call them out on it, you're not even going to waste your time calling people out on those things. It all of it ties in together. All right, the mobbing, the people going after you, the people doing things to irritate you. You call them out on it, they deny it. They say you're delusional, you're not experiencing that, we're not doing this to you, you're seeing things, we wouldn't do that, we're not those kind of people. But you see these things happening and you see them right before your eyes. So it's nothing that's being made up, it's nothing that you're trying to pin on anyone. It's something that you see and something that you experience, and something that they're doing as a form of waging war against you, in hopes that you crash out, in hopes that you give up, in hopes that you throw in the towel, in hopes that you move and relocate and go somewhere else. People usually treat people like that when you're either encroaching on their territory, stepping on their toes, invading their space. It's something you have that they want. But gaslighting, if that's what they want to do, that's okay. Don't get upset because this person is doing something wicked, or this person has ill intent towards you. All right, we're not getting upset over people that have bad intentions towards us anymore. That's their problem. All right, we're not making a problem out of somebody else's problem for us anymore. That doesn't make any sense. That's one of the most least productive things you can do with your thoughts, your thinking, your mind. Like you're supposed to be taking your mind and thinking thoughts that you want to see manifested in your life. You're not supposed to be using your mind worried about someone that bothered you or got on your nerves or won't stop being a certain type of person. All right. See how the devil tries to play tricks on people and get them distracted and confused and not focused on what their mind is supposed to be on. Kingdom work, kingdom things, self evaluation, self advancement, um, doing things to create a better reality each and every day for yourself. But there are certain people that they don't have that mindset to where they don't take advantage of life. It's like they're pretty much spiritually dead. They're not taking advantage of life. They're not living life. They're not doing things that a person that loves life and that lives life and that has an agenda with what they want to do as far as being successful or having things that they would want to achieve in life. People who have achievements, people who want to become successful, they're different kind of people than people that just want to do things to, irritate, pest, bother other people. It's like they don't have too much going on for themselves. Seems to be the case. All right. So, gaslighting, it is what it is. People will do things, lie and deny and say they didn't do it. All right. But that form of denial is an attack. All right. This person does not want to accept responsibility for what they did. They don't want to have to face the fact that they're not a good person. They're in denial of the fact that they're a good person, so they're going to deny the fact that they're a bad person. All right, they're in denial of the fact that they're a good person, and they're going to deny the fact that they're a bad person. But it's good. It's good that you don't care. It's good that you moved on. It's good that you don't let these things affect you anymore because you see how much of a waste of time it is. There's so many other things you could be doing with your thoughts, with how you think. All right, your thoughts build your reality, your thoughts shape your world, your thoughts create your life. All right, so whatever you're thinking, that's what you're attracting. Even if it's on the hate level or the you don't like it level, you're focused on it, your mind's on it, it's going to create more of it in your life. They're trying to bring more hate in your life, you're trying to bring more love in your life. You eliminate them, you eliminate the hate that you may have for them, which is really their hate to begin with, but it creates a space for more positivity and more peace once you let go of the things that are in the way of those things. Those demons come into your life and they try to steal your peace, steal your happiness. Those things bring you joy, peace, happiness, love. Those things bring a person joy. They want to trample over all that, destroy that, and make your life a world of nothing but chaos, confusion, anger, hate, jealousy. You're angry over someone and the amount of power they have over your life. It's only an amount of time before you resent them and become jealous. But you moved on from all of that. You handle things differently now. You look at life differently now. You have love even for the people that want to attack you or for the people that hate you because it's just too much negativity that dwells within you when you are wasting your time having hate for people that have done you some kind of wrong. It's like, you know what? I've been mad at them before. I've been down this road before. It's unproductive. It doesn't get me anywhere. It feels good to say what I have to say or rant or whatever, but when you hold on to that hate or that negativity and you perpetuate it and it's constant and it's every time you see people, now you're affirming it, you're speaking it, you're creating that energy within yourself, you're holding on to it, you're speaking that out into the universe, you're thinking it, you're feeling it, you're creating it. It's just not doing anything that you would actually want to happen for you, and you want other things to happen for you, so it's good that you moved on. They're not going to change. They're going to keep doing the harassment, the stalking, the whatever it is they feel the need to do, the gaslighting, the minimizing, all the strategies that they, the little tricks of the trade, the manipulation, torture, whatever, no touch torture, whatever they want to do. All right, whatever they want to do. Let them do all of that. Let them dig their own grave. Let them put themselves in the worst situation a person could possibly put themselves in. And you continue on the path that you're on, right? The path to success, the path to peace, the path to happiness, the path to love, the path to joy, the path to success, the path to prosperity, all the good things that you throw away when you get upset over something that somebody's doing, and now you engage in having and exchanging some of the same negative energies that they have and they're trying to give to you in the first place. They're inviting you to be negative with them when you get mad and accept the anger that they're trying to deliver to you with this attack. They're trying to, hey, you want to, they're basically trying to get you to mess up your own day with the irritations and the anger devices that they use and bring into your reality. They want you to be in an altered state that go from peace to pissed off, angelic to anger. They want to be able to change your entire atmosphere. And the reason they want to do that is because everybody has an energetic blueprint. And demons can, when they can't possess you physically, what they can do is they can attach themselves to your energy. So when you trade the peace, the love, that's your shield, the faith that protects you, that puts a energy shield around you. When you trade that for hate and all these other things, it lowers your vibration, and now your force field is weakened. All right, now your force field is weakened, and these demons, these entities can attach and attack and try to reprogram you and make you into a demon, make you into an angry, irritated, hateful, spiteful, petty kind of person. Someone that you don't want to be, something that you wouldn't want to manifest in your life. More hate, more jealousy, more pain, more whatever. You only want the good things. So focus on the things that you want. Take your mind off the things that you don't. And it makes you mad when they steal your focus and they steal your attention because they are trying to break it. They see that you have a strong focus, a strong concentration, and it bothers them that you have all that power and you're focusing all your time, your energy, and your attention on yourself. It irritates them to the T. So what they have to do is they have to implement little whack corny strategies for them to distract you from you, for them to distract you, take your mind off God and bring you back down to the 3D realm. Because when you're focused and you're paying attention, you're in a higher state because your level of awareness and consciousness is on a different level. You have ascended to a higher state of thinking. All right, your higher state of awareness, a higher state of consciousness. This person is in the 3D. They're a low vibrational being. So whenever they get your attention, whenever they get you upset, whenever they attack you and it bothers you and you get mad and you start to this and that and all that, it brings you down to the level that they're at, this carnal, this world, in this world, not of this world kind of thing. It brings you down to the level that they're on. All right. So you're on a higher level. And the reason why they're trying to attack you is because they're being used by the entities that govern this matrix and that want to keep everybody low vibrational in the first place. All right, so they all want to keep everybody low vibrational and they possess other low vibrational beings with a demonic frequency to attack those who possess the light and who are going towards a more positive path in life. All right. They have to try to bring you down and divert you and bring the most powerful ones back to evil, negativity, toxicity, bad stuff like that. Try to get you on that type of time. Especially if you're influential too. That's a big win for them. But there is so much gaslighting going on because it's a lot that they see when they see you. So they're already upset with you, possibly hating on you, possibly feel some type of way towards you. They're not going to be honest with you about that. But if you see it and it's coming out in ways where you're having weird interactions with them, or you see them treating you differently than other people, that's low key them trying to send a signal that you're not in the club, or you're not the same as them, or you're not a part of the little clique or group they have in the community, or like it's real easy to pick up on certain signals that people give out. You just have to be aware and pay attention, and also keep your eye open and ears open for what people are saying to you. If people are gaslighting you, then it's like it's just certain behaviors from people that okay, I can't play them too close. I have to keep my head on the swivel around these ones. So it's like it's certain people that you only will be around for a certain amount of time because there's certain kind of people. So whatever business you have to take care of around them, you take care of your business. You don't get don't get into too many particulars or get too deep. All right, but you have to make sure that you're always aware of what you understand to be true. If you know something is happening, it's best to document it. All right, so that way you'll have evidence, just even if it's for yourself, especially if somebody is doing something strange and they keep doing it to the point to where it upsets you or irritates you. If you do react, you can have like a list to see, like this day it happened, that day it happened, that day I've been trying to ignore whatever this person is doing for almost 2-3 months now. So now, I apologize for this, but look at how many days I have documented here. This happened on this day, this time, this day, this time. That's a lot to be doing to a person and expect them to just accept it, don't you think? Even if I'm lying and it didn't happen, say I'm right. Wouldn't that be a lot to do to a person for them to just take and accept? Well, yeah, that would be. Yeah, you have to be able to put it in a way that they can understand without getting all up in your, all up and be personal about it, all up in your feelings about it, because it's some stuff that's happening to you. You're going to take it personal. If it's something that's irritating you, you want the person to stop and it's like mentally affecting you and you want to chop the person up into pieces, you know, which I definitely don't recommend. But sometimes, people make you upset. All right, but definitely don't go do that to anybody. All right, definitely refrain yourself from doing that. All right. Um, but yeah, they definitely want to antagonize you, poke the bear, point the finger, and then lift their hands up and say, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me." All right. So with all the different types of forms of manipulation out there, you just have to know for a fact that when things happen to you or you experience something and you know it to be true, other people's opinions don't matter. What other people say, that's why you don't go back and forth with them. That's why you don't argue with liars. That's why you don't have to try to prove anything to people who gaslight, people who do gang stalking or anything like that. You don't have to prove anything to people that do anything like that. They may try to act like that's not what they're doing, but when you have things documented and written down, you could possibly prove your point to a person. And this is another point that I was trying to make. If you're ever trying to get someone to hear you out about being gang stalked or harassed or whatever, just say somebody's bothering you. Yeah, this person's been bothering me for I don't know how long or whatever. Don't hit them with the points or the names or phrases. They're gang stalking me. They're this, they're that. Just like, this person is bothering me and it's getting on I'm trying to ignore it, but it's becoming pretty hard. We have to learn how to say things to people without trying to get our point across to people in only ways that we can understand. And that's basically that's basically, some communication skills right there. Dropping a lot of jewels in this one. All right. So, they will gaslight. So just be prepared when you're around fake and phony people that they're going to have manipulative ways that they operate, and not being honest and denying things that they do, making things smaller that they do to try to act like it doesn't have an effect when it does. Those are ways that they fight people. All right, those are ways that they will battle you to get what they want, try to break you down, make you submit, get you to fall in line with their agenda or what they have put in place, or the way that they feel the dynamic should go between you and them. All right, and it's people out in public too. It's people that you may know. It could be someone you're related to. It could be a neighbor. It could be anybody. All right, so you just have to be careful and beware of the people that you deal with, no matter who it is, for your own being and your own safety. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Shout out to the Galactic family, y'all. Shout out to Drew Nation. We doing big things. Shout out to the GCV. Shout out to God's chosen vessels. Okay, I'll see everybody in the next video. You see, we back. All right. They can't. They tried to stop us, but we gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it moving. Ain't no stopping us now. And we got two things popping. All right. So I'll see you all in the next video. And we going live. We going live. So I got some shout outs to give out, and some thanks for all the support I've been receiving. And we're gonna go from there. Peace, love, and light. See y'all later.